The shell game is where a single small pea is quickly shifted back and forth from under one of three cups or shells to fool the person attempting to guess its location, often with some money on the line. When executed well, it can deceive the senses and boggle the mind. My name is Tom Miller. I've had the honor of serving as pastor of Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin since 2009. This is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 911, Sleight of Sin. The shell game uses sleight of hand, manual dexterity, nimble fingers, and some skillful deception. The modern church has its own shell game, which does not involve sleight of hand, but does include some skillful deception. For professing Christians who are happy to participate in what the culture has to offer, the trick is soothing their conscience and justifying their behavior. It involves some sleight of sin. Sin isn't anything new, but the fabric of society has degenerated to the degree where iniquity doesn't just abound, it's paraded down the street. The church exists in a depraved society and struggles to keep its head above the depravity. Many Christians conform to the world while unbelievers are looking to believers for something different. That's an opportunity missed. We often fail to realize the gospel lived out with passion and authenticity has an amazing appeal to lost people. The desire to live a life pleasing to Jesus is remarkably refreshing. If we are unchanged by the gospel, why should it appeal to anyone else? But the modern church is deceived. We want to be cool and successful and accepted. We're playing the shell game and we're losing. And there's a lot more than money on the line. Many believers live lives empty of any moral ambition. Many are Christian in name only. They don't belong to God. They just want to go to heaven. We're so self-absorbed that our sinful lifestyle isn't something to be repented of. It's hidden by the prosperity gospel, some version of once saved, always saved, or the teaching that hell doesn't exist. Keep your eyes on the truth. Which shell is it under? Sleight of sin. We're losing our capacity to grasp the gravity of sin. We see sin in relation to self instead of in relation to God. We justify, minimize, and rationalize. But the Bible says if we go on sinning after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation. We're playing the shell game, and we're fooling ourselves. We will continue to be fooled until we return to the place where we call what the world often sees as normal for what it really is, sin. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.